Was the firing of Luke Walton the right move for this Sacramento Kings franchise? And did LeBron James prove once again last night that he is still a top 5 player? And finally, how you will get paid to watch this one. Let's get it.
This is Enough Said Sports.
Guys, I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports as we come to you with another preview and prediction video here on YouTube. This time is for the NBA. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day or your evening to watch this and support us here on YouTube. If you like this sort of content, please click the description box below. Click that first link. Become a true fan of Enough Said Sports and join us on Patreon. Also, you have an opportunity to join us for the monthly giveaway to win a free jersey in the NBA, college football, or the NFL, whichever one of you're choosing. Details for that is right up above me here. Click that video and check us out on there and get all the details to see how you can enter to win a jersey of your favorite team, player, any era, any time of your choosing. Now let's talk about this contest that's going to be coming on tomorrow evening on Black Friday. It's going to be the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Sacramento Kings. The Kings are visiting the Lakers there in the Staples Center. The spread in this one is +7, and the total over-under is 22. Let's start out with the Sacramento Kings. Was it the right move to move on from Luke Walton for this franchise in general, to move them forward in the future? And did Luke Walton deserve to get fired? I'm going to weigh in on that really briefly, and I'm going to say yes. I absolutely think it was the right move. I think this team has all the requisite pieces to be a solid team in the Western Conference. They really probably should be challenging for a 4th or 5th spot with the talent that they have on this roster. You got Harrison Barnes, you got De'Aaron Fox, you got a couple of really, really good young players. Buddy Hield on this team, a very, very good shooter. Tristan Thompson in the middle, an experienced big. You really got a lot of good pieces on this team, and they really should be a lot better than they are. It was really disappointing to see how much they've struggled over the past couple of years and how they started this year out struggling with Luke Walton at the helm. I really thought that this year they would really turn the corner and really become a solid playoff contender in the Western Conference, and it's just not happened. Obviously, Alvin Gentry has taken over. He has got a ton of experience. He unfortunately didn't do a great job for the New Orleans Pelicans, but I'll say that he probably did a better job than Stan Van Gundy did for them. He had them a lot closer to contending than what Stan Van Gundy did. But nevertheless, I think Alvin Gentry provides a little bit more of a steady hand, some experience, and hopefully he can get this team to perform and play better for him, and maybe even play himself into a head coaching opportunity for this Sacramento Kings team long term if he can get it turned around. So I'm pulling for those guys. Hopefully they can get it together. Got a lot of talent. Really like Fox. Really like Harrison Barnes and Buddy Hield, of course. And they definitely have a lot of potential. So we'll see what happens there. But I do think it was justified as far as that goes. On the other side, LeBron James coming off of a really outstanding performance, coming back off of suspension last time out, going up against those Indiana Pacers. Had a huge game, 39 points, hit the Pacers with the silencer at the end of the game. Really, really impressive from LeBron James. So does that really prove that he is still a top 5 player? I'm going to say no, because I believe that great players in their advanced ages can have performances like this. Michael Jordan, when he was with the Wizards, had a couple of big breakout performances, obviously well past his prime. I think this is the case with LeBron James. I think he's still a very good player, but I definitely think he's lost a step here, and I don't think he is what he once was. But I do believe he can show up from time to time and summons that same greatness that made him great in the first place. Still, like I said, a really good player. Really good to see him play well last night, but I don't think that's an indication of anything to come. I think by and large this has been his worst season from a scoring standpoint, from an assist standpoint, from a turnover standpoint. And I think you're going to continue to see LeBron James deteriorate as this season goes on, not only because this team is really not put together properly, but just pure age. I think LeBron is starting to get a little long in the tooth and really starting to show his age right now at the latter part of his career. Now, as for this particular contest in itself, as far as from a betting standpoint, I really like Sacramento in the points here. I think they're going to really battle. The Lakers are going to have a really hard time covering any kind of spread just because of the high turnover ratio. I would say that, if it was a bit smaller, maybe 1 to 2 points, I might lean closer to the Lakers because the Sacramento Kings team does leave a lot to be desired. But I really honestly believe they will keep this game close because the Lakers turn the ball over too much to cover, like I said, any healthy type of a spread. Anything over 2 to 3 points is going to be really tough for this team. So let's go with the Sacramento Kings in this one, +7. I also like this game to stay under 222. I think scoring will be hard to come by. Most Lakers games are scoring is always hard to come by in most Lakers games because they're very good defensively, although they struggle quite a bit on the offensive end. But all that coupled together does make for games that just don't get over usually. So I will take the under 222, Sacramento +7 in this one. Hey, Sacramento Kings fans, do you think it was the right move to get rid of Luke Walton? LA Lakers fans, do you think last night's performance from King James in Indiana proves that he's still a top 5 player? And finally, let me know in the comments what you think about this pick. Really appreciate all the support. As always, couldn't do it without you. We are getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. So please keep on showing us the love and keep on subscribing. And like I said at the beginning, at the top, if you like this sort of content, also check us out on Patreon. Really appreciate you. I'll talk to you guys soon. And I hope you had a great day today. There's a lot to be thankful for, hopefully, for you guys. But there's definitely a lot to be thankful for if you're still able to watch this video. So appreciate it. Thank you. And you guys have a great and wonderful evening. Talk to you again soon.